Christine.
Good morning. Well, as you said, it is officially summer, and temperatures will start to act like it, especially by the middle of the week. But we will ease into some more of this heat. For now, we're going to be climbing slowly into the mid to upper 90s. We'll certainly feel like that into your Tuesday. And then the triple digits do briefly return for a couple of days, Wednesday being one of the hotter ones. But I do promise some more milder air ahead as we get back to the upcoming weekend. But it's Monday. We're starting things off with nice temperatures in the 60s, a little cool in Lemoore and Merced. You both are at 60, and we're a bit more comfortable in Fresno in the upper 60s right now. So really only a few more hours left of these nice temperatures, and then we will start to warm up quickly. Keep that in mind as you head out the door. Maybe you're heading out for that morning walk. It will feel just as warm as yesterday, but by 5, we'll be around 96 degrees, and we'll tell you about those triple digits that are still in store by about Wednesday coming up. Monday, Central Valley. Hopefully, the nicer temperatures from the weekend have been making it nicer to be outside. We may just find that again today as we're staying in the 90s. Lake Cahuilla looks nice to start your day. The sun's coming up, so really our temperatures from this morning that are comfortable will be short-lived. We're even starting off a little warmer this morning, really all across the valley, but you may notice it in Fresno and Madera. We're a good 5 degrees warmer than yesterday morning. And so that's putting us closer to 70 here in the Fresno area. We're in the upper 60s. Some cool spots still include Porterville at 61. Merced, you are 60, so still some cooler air to be found north and south of Fresno. But we're going to be warming up a little quicker today. Keep that in mind as you head out the door. We will be in the mid-70s by 9 o'clock, so very easily getting more comfortable and then heating up, and we'll be in the mid-90s by the end of the day. So it's going to be a nice warm one, 96 in Fresno as well as Merced, Los Banos, 95. A few locations across the South Valley will likely hit about 98, getting close but not quite to triple digits. For the foothills today, sunny and upper 80s. That's you in Mariposa, Auberry, 98 in Three Rivers, always a hotter location there. In the High Sierra, beautiful weather today. If you're at Butte Shaver Lake, mid-70s for you. Even Sequoia and Hume Lake will also be staying in those mid-70s. Now, we are going to warm up briefly come about Wednesday, Thursday, and I'll show you that in a moment. Triple digits still expected, but luckily by the end of the week, Futurecast actually sends another cooler push of air into the area. You briefly notice it with some of that rain staying to our north. For us, that's just going to involve another comfortably warm weekend ahead. But the 2 days to watch for triple digits, that's going to be Wednesday and Thursday. We could get as hot as about 102. That'll be Wednesday itself. Day after the first day of summer, our sunrises are now officially about to become later and later. It'll take time before we notice it, but our sunrise this morning is already a minute later than it was the day before. So 5:40, that's when it was. By July 26th, so the end of next month, that's when we'll have our first 6 a.m. sunrise. So it'll be getting later and later until we reach the fall. That's when the sun doesn't come up until 7. So we'll enjoy these nice bright mornings while they're still here. And speaking of, there's the sun over Fresno. And luckily, temperatures to start are still fairly nice, comfortable even. Upper 60s isn't too bad, I would say. Even jacket optional for another start. We'll be warming up quicker than we did the day before, and that'll put us easily into the mid-90s by this afternoon. So it's warmer, but still avoiding triple digits for now. Another nice night this evening. We're clear and cool, upper 60s, so really little changes, but we will be getting toastier by the day. Starting tomorrow, we'll be making a run to 99 degrees, and so it'll essentially feel a lot closer to triple digits, and the heat is going to peak about Wednesday, Thursday. High pressure, common this time of year, is moving back in, so it's going to stick with us, giving us some low triple digits. That's going to be by Wednesday, Thursday. We'll be borrowing some of the heat over parts of Arizona. And then cooler air from the north takes another dip into our area, and just in time for the weekend again. Mother Nature's timing is going to be very nice once again, but you'll notice by Wednesday, Thursday, and we'll likely see more of it in the coming days just because we are getting into the hottest time of the year. But for now, we're keeping things a bit more on the tame side. Temperatures beginning in those 60s. Even here in the valley, this is fairly comfortable. Visalia, 63, and we are going to be warming up a little faster than yesterday. So as you hit your coffee run, still warm enough for that iced coffee, but nice enough to start where maybe you could still make it a hot one. We won't be too hot by later today. We'll be warming up to about 80 degrees by 10 o'clock and then mid 90s by later in the day. I think 96 is definitely likely in Fresno, even Madera and Merced, and some upper 90s will be sprinkled into the forecast by later today as well, and we'll only warm up from there. So bear with me as we deal with these warmer temperatures. Tonight will be comfortable, upper 60s in Fresno and some lower 60s for the rest of the valley. So here's why I say bear with me, because we are going to be warming to 102 just about by Wednesday and even Thursday, so low triple digits. Nothing that looks hotter than that at this time. So as you enjoy maybe being outside, it'll be a little tougher to do so by midweek. But luckily, we've got ways to stay cool. High pressure that will eventually move in over our heads will then retreat again. We do have a really nicely timed cool down once again, pretty much just like the one we